The cheeseburger is more than just a meal. It's a symbol of American culture. Born from the original hamburger, the cheeseburger takes everything people love and tops it with a generous slice of melty cheese. Whether it's American cheddar, Swiss, or pepper jack, that gooey layer takes the flavor to the next level. What makes a great cheeseburger? It starts with a juicy seasoned beef patty grilled to perfection. Toasted buns, soft yet sturdy. Hold everything together. Add crisp lettuce, fresh tomatoes, pickles, and onions for crunch and balance. Finish it off with condiments like ketchup, mustard, or a secret sauce, and you've got magic in your hands. Cheeseburgers are incredibly versatile. You can go classic, gourmet, or spicy. They can be stuffed, smashed, or stacked sky high. Whether enjoyed at a fast food drive-thru, a backyard cookout, or a fancy diner, the cheeseburger has something for everyone. In every bite, you get texture, flavor, and satisfaction. That's why the cheeseburger isn't just one of the most loved American foods. It's a global icon. Delicious, customizable, and satisfying. The cheeseburger is truly the king of comfort food. Barbecue ribs are the heart and soul of American barbecue culture. Whether you're in Texas, Memphis, Kansas City, or the Carolinas, ribs are a must-have, and every region adds its own flavorful twist. What they all have in common is this: slow-cooked meat that's tender, smoky, and coated in delicious sauce. The secret to amazing ribs is time. They're often seasoned with dry rubs, blends of paprika, garlic, brown sugar, and spices, and then smoked or slow roasted for hours until the meat becomes fall-off-the-bone tender. Just before serving, a generous layer of barbecue sauce is brushed on. It caramelizes slightly, adding a sticky sweet finish that's absolutely irresistible. Eating ribs isn't meant to be fancy. You use your hands. You get messy. That's part of the fun. The smokiness, the savory meat, and the tangy sweetness of the sauce create a flavor explosion in every bite. Ribs are perfect for family cookouts, 4th of July parties, or backyard gatherings. They bring people together and fill the air with mouth-watering aromas that no one can resist. If you've never tried American-style ribs, you're missing out on one of the most satisfying culinary experiences ever. Macaroni and cheese, or mac and cheese, is the ultimate American comfort food. Warm, creamy, and packed with cheesy goodness in every bite. Whether you grew up with the boxed version or enjoy it homemade from scratch, this dish holds a special place in millions of hearts and kitchens. At its core, mac and cheese is simple. Elbow macaroni noodles cooked to perfection and coated in a smooth, velvety cheese sauce. Classic versions use sharp cheddar, but many recipes mix in mozzarella, Gruyere, or Monterey Jack to elevate the flavor and stretch factor. Some even bake it with a crispy golden breadcrumb topping for added texture. What makes mac and cheese so beloved? It's the creamy richness, the mild yet satisfying flavor, and the nostalgic feeling it brings. It's a go-to side dish for fried chicken, barbecue ribs, or even Thanksgiving dinner. Yet it's just as delicious as a main dish all on its own. Mac and cheese is also endlessly adaptable. Add bacon, jalapenos, lobster, or broccoli. The base remains comforting and indulgent. Whether served from a cast iron skillet or a stovetop pot, mac and cheese never fails to deliver that feel-good food satisfaction. Fried chicken is a true American favorite that's as iconic as it is delicious. With its crispy golden crust and juicy, flavorful meat inside, it's the kind of food that brings people running to the dinner table. From family reunions to Sunday dinners, fried chicken has a way of turning any meal into a celebration. What makes great fried chicken? It starts with quality chicken, often soaked in buttermilk to tenderize and infuse it with flavor. Then it's coated in a seasoned flour mix, often spiced with salt, pepper, paprika, and garlic powder. The magic happens when it's dropped into hot oil, sizzling to life, forming that irresistible, crunchy exterior while locking in all the juicy goodness. Every bite delivers a satisfying crunch, followed by tender, savory meat. It's the contrast of textures and the deep, rich flavor that makes fried chicken so addictive. Served with mashed potatoes, coleslaw, biscuits, or waffles, it's a comfort food powerhouse. Fried chicken also reflects America's culinary diversity, with Southern spicy Nashville, Korean, and even honey-glazed variations. No matter the style, it's always finger-licking good. There's a reason we say, as American as apple pie. This classic dessert is more than just a sweet treat. It's a symbol of home, tradition, and comfort. Warm, spiced apples wrapped in a flaky golden crust, often served with a scoop of vanilla ice cream, make this dish a true American favorite. Apple pie starts with tart apples, Granny Smith, Honeycrisp, or a mix, peeled and sliced, then tossed in cinnamon, sugar, nutmeg, and a hint of lemon juice. The filling is layered into a buttery pie crust and topped with another crust or a beautiful lattice design. As it bakes, the apples soften and the spices mingle, creating a rich, fragrant dessert that fills the kitchen with nostalgia. Whether eaten warm from the oven or cold the next day, every bite delivers a sweet tart balance, flaky pastry, and a comforting warmth that feels like home. Apple pie is a staple at Thanksgiving tables, 4th of July picnics, and Sunday dinners across the U.S. It's also incredibly versatile. Some add caramel nuts or even cheddar cheese. But one thing remains the same. Apple pie is timeless, delicious, and proudly American. Clam chowder is a rich and creamy soup that holds a special place in American culinary tradition, especially in the coastal towns of New England. Thick, warm, and satisfying, it's a bowl of comfort that evokes images of seaside restaurants, lighthouses, and chilly ocean breezes. The classic New England clam chowder starts with tender clams, diced potatoes, onions, and celery. These ingredients are simmered together in a velvety broth made from cream or milk, often thickened with flour or crushed crackers. The result is a hearty, spoon-coating soup that delivers the perfect balance of ocean brininess and comforting creaminess. What makes it truly memorable is the contrast of textures, the chewiness of the clams, the softness of the potatoes, and the richness of the broth. Many recipes also include bacon or salt pork for a smoky kick that deepens the flavor. Typically served in a bread bowl or with oyster crackers, clam chowder is a go-to dish during colder months and a staple at seafood festivals and coastal diners. It's more than just a soup, it's a taste of maritime heritage. For seafood lovers and comfort food seekers alike, clam chowder is a must-try American classic. Would you like me to continue with number 8 pancakes with maple syrup? Few things say good morning like a hot stack of pancakes drenched in real maple syrup. This classic American breakfast dish is beloved for its fluffy texture, buttery flavor, and sweet, golden topping. Whether it's a slow Sunday brunch or a quick diner stop, pancakes are a comforting and satisfying way to start the day. Made from a simple batter of flour, eggs, milk, and baking powder, pancakes puff up on a hot griddle into golden discs of deliciousness. They're light yet filling, and perfect for soaking up butter and syrup. The star of the show is real maple syrup, tapped straight from maple trees and boiled into a rich, amber liquid that adds depth and sweetness to every bite. But pancakes aren't just for purists. They're endlessly customizable. Add blueberries, bananas, chocolate chips, or even a swirl of cinnamon. Top them with whipped cream, nuts, or fresh fruit for a decadent twist. Whether served at a cozy kitchen table or an all-American diner, pancakes with maple syrup offer nostalgia and comfort in every forkful. It's a dish that brings families together and turns an ordinary morning into something special. Hot dogs are one of the most iconic and beloved street foods in America. Simple, portable, and endlessly customizable, they're a staple at baseball games, backyard barbecues, food carts, and summer fairs. One bite instantly brings back memories of childhood, fireworks, and warm weather fun. At its core, a hot dog is a grilled or steamed sausage, usually beef or pork, tucked into a soft, sliced bun. But what makes a hot dog special is what you put on it. Classic toppings include mustard, ketchup, onions, relish, sauerkraut, or chili. From the New York-style dog with sauerkraut and brown mustard to the fully loaded Chicago dog with pickles, tomatoes, and celery salt, every region has its favorite twist. Hot dogs are quick to make and fun to eat, which makes them a go-to food for gatherings and casual meals. They're also budget-friendly and universally loved, making them perfect for feeding a crowd. More than just a snack, the hot dog is a symbol of American fun and food culture. Simple, nostalgic, and satisfying. Whether you're grabbing one from a food truck or grilling them at home, hot dogs deliver flavor and joy in every bite. Deep dish pizza isn't just a meal, it's a full-on experience. This Chicago-born classic flips traditional pizza on its head with a thick, buttery crust, layers of gooey cheese, chunky tomato sauce, and generous toppings. It's hearty, filling, and unapologetically indulgent. What sets deep dish pizza apart is its structure. The crust rises high along the edges of a deep pan, creating a bowl-like base that can hold all the delicious ingredients. Instead of cheese on top, it starts with a thick layer of mozzarella, followed by meats like sausage or pepperoni, vegetables, and finally a robust tomato sauce. This unique layering helps the cheese stay melty and the crust perfectly crisp. Baked to bubbling perfection, every slice is a fork and knife affair. Rich, cheesy, and loaded with flavor, it's more like a savory pie than a flatbread, and it delivers the ultimate comfort food punch. Whether you're a lifelong Chicagoan or a first-time visitor, trying authentic deep dish pizza is a must. It's a celebration of bold flavors, big portions, and pizza made with pride. From family dinners to tourist bucket lists, deep dish pizza is a legend in its own right. Deep, delicious, and proudly American.